He went to wash it, he forgot. Okay? And washes, makes wudu, and prays. At the time when he's praying, does he know he has urine on his thawb? He doesn't realize it. Is he ignorant of the ruling? He's ignorant of what? The circumstances. He's ignorant of what? The circumstances. The person who's ignorant of the circumstances, al-jahilu bil-hal, la ya'tham, lakin yu'mar bima yalzimuh. The one who is ignorant of the circumstances, he's not sinful, but when he realizes that this is the situation, he has to do what? He has to make amends and repeat whatever he did wrong. What's the proof? As far as I'm not being sinful, we already mentioned the ayat. And those ayat are good for any person who's what? Ignorant. واضح? طيب. As far as the proof that if he's ignorant of the condition, he has to repeat it, we have the hadith collected by Abu Dawood والنسائي on the authority of Anas ibn Malik. قال رأى النبي صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم رجلا يصلي في المسجد وفي قدمه مثل ظفر لم يصبه الماء فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم ارجع فأحسن وضوءك. In this hadith, which is collected by Abu Dawood and Nasa'i, Anas ibn Malik, he said that the Prophet passed by a man in the masjid praying. And the man, or the Prophet, noticed that on his foot there was a spot which no water had touched it. And this spot was about the size of what? Of a fingerprint. Okay? About this big. No water touched it. So the Prophet told him, stop praying and go and do what? Redo your wudu and do it well. Notice this person who's praying, is he jahil bil hukm or jahil bil hal? Is he jahil, he doesn't know that he has to make wudu and wash his leg or his feet? Or is he jahil bi what? The fact that he didn't wash well, the circumstances. Adil. Circumstances, hal. And the Prophet ordered him to do what? To repeat, to redo it. You guys see the difference? We also have the famous athar of Umar al-Khattab, in which he prayed with the people. He led the people in prayer. And then he realized after he prayed that he wasn't in a state of purity. He realized after he prayed that he wasn't in a state of purity. So he did what? He repeated his prayer. Umar al-Khattab, he repeated what? His prayer. Umar al-Khattab, was he jahil bil-hukm or jahil bil-hal? Bil-hal. He was ignorant of what? The circumstances. So he did what? He repeated it. طيب. The last qaida related to jahala is al-jahil bil-uqubah. The one who is ignorant of the consequences or the punishment. Al-jahil bil-uqubah ya'tham wa yu'mar bima yulzimuhu. The one who is ignorant of the consequences or the punishment for his actions, he is sinful and he's ordered to make amends or to make up for the wrong thing that he did. Do you guys follow me? So we have three people. One of them is what? Al-jahil bil-hukm, the one who doesn't know the ruling. And we said, what about him? Whether he does something forbidden or leaves something obligatory, he's not sinful, he's not ordered to do what? Make amends. The next one is Jahil bil hal. He doesn't know the circumstances. He knows it's wrong, but he didn't realize he was doing something wrong. So now, he is what? He's not sinful, but he has to make amends. But the last one, al-jahil bil-uquba. The one who doesn't know the punishment. Not only is he sinful, but he also has to do what? Make amends. But what's the proof? The proof is the hadith which was selected by as-sab'ah. The hadith which was collected by as-sab'ah. Who are the sab'ah? Who knows who the sab'ah are? It was collected by the 7. Who are the 7? Al-Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawood, At-Tirmidhi, An-Nasa'i, Ibn Majah. That's 6. Ahmed. That's a 7. So if somebody says the 7, they're referring to what? Al-Bukhari, Muslim, Ashab al-Sunan, Abu Dawood, At-Tirmidhi, An-Nasa'i, Ibn Majah, and Ahmed. That's what? As-Sab'ah. Okay, good. طيب. So this hadith was collected by As-Sab'ah, the 7. And in it, or it's the hadith of Abi Hurairah. قال أبي هريرة أو قال أبو هريرة جاء رجل إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في رمضان فقال يا رسول الله هلكت فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وما أهلكك قال وقعت على امرأتي في نهار رمضان. In this hadith, Abi Hurairah, he says that a man came to the Prophet ﷺ and he said, "O Messenger of Allah, I have perished. I'm destroyed." So the Prophet ﷺ, he said, "And what has destroyed you? What has caused you to be destroyed?" He said, "I had relations with my wife during the daytime of Ramadan." طيب هذا الرجل, is he ignorant of the ruling? How do you know he's not ignorant of the ruling? How do you know? Because he said, halaktu. He said, I'm destroyed. So he knows he did something wrong. So he's not ignorant of what? The ruling. So when he came to the Prophet, do you think the Prophet said, Malish, it's okay, just go about your business? No, he said, هل تستطيع أن تعتق رقبة? He said, are you able to free a slave? قال لا. He said, هل تستطيع أن تصوم شهرين متتاليين أو شهرين متتاليين? Can you fast 2 months consecutively? So the man said, يا رسول الله أوقعني في هذا إلا الصوم. He said, Ya Messenger of Allah, am I in the situation I'm in except because of fasting? So then he said, can you feed 60 poor people? And he said, Ya Messenger of Allah, is there in Al-Madinah someone poorer than me? Al-Muhim, the Prophet ﷺ was telling him what? You're going to have to make amends. Why? Because he wasn't ignorant of what? Of the hukum. He was ignorant of what? The consequences. He didn't know what was the punishment. He just knew he had did something wrong. So the fact that he was ignorant of the consequences didn't change the fact that what? That he had to make amends. Either you're going to have to free a slave, or you're going to have to fast 2 months straight, or you're going to have to do what? Feed 60 poor people. طيب يا إخواني, suppose a man comes to us and he said, I divorced my wife 3 times. And I know that if you say divorce 3 times, that your wife isn't your wife anymore. Okay? But I thought that if we make up before the iddah is over, that, I could get her back. No, I'm sorry. He says, I know that if you say divorce, that it means you're going to be separated. I know the implication. But I didn't know that if 3 months expired, she wouldn't be my wife anymore. I thought that if I change my mind inside, everything would be okay. What do you think? Does he get his wife back? Why not?